Hello everyone, this is Joe here, and today we are going to be making a key rack because how we have our keys set up right now, it's just two flimsy hooks and our key pile keeps getting bigger and bigger, so we need something that's a little more sturdy and a little more robust. So what I got here is an 8 by foot piece of plywood, roughly 15 and a half inches long. And for this, I'm going to be using nails. These nails right here. And the reason I'm using these is, and not screws, is so they look nice and they won't snag on anything. And these styles of nail heads for pretty much the same reason. So to start, you want to do this. You want to have the nails at a 1/4 inch below the center line because I plan on putting these nails on an angle. You are going to need this to pre-drill the holes so they slide right in. And when you're pre-drilling holes, you want the drill bit to be half the size of whatever nail or screw that you are using. You're going to need a straight edge. So let's get started. Got my tape measure here. Okay, let's try this. And there we go. Now you need a straight edge. All right. Now, I want to put these nails about 3 inches apart. So we're just gonna... Okay, so we got our holes, we got our line. Now we just need to... Now because I'm putting these nails on an angle, you want to drill the holes at an angle. So I got it propped up here. And I'm just going to push it against this as a counterweight. Oh boy. Ah, shoot. Ah, perfect. All right. Okay, I was a little below center, so... Oh. Well... All right, so we got our holes. Now we have something for our nails to guide into. And there we have it. All right, so as you can see here, we got our angles pretty good. Now I'm going to do these in a little deeper, because the deeper your nail goes, the more it can use the wood as a strength. Now I'm going to put it at the edge of the welding table here. Oh, I should. Ooh. Ah, shoot. All right. Now I'm just going to clear the welding table real quick with this. All right. Or I could do this. Oh. Ah, shoot. So I got the nails as deep as they'll go. And as you can see, I gished them a bit, and that's because these nails were bent. I straightened them out the best I could with the hammer, but once you bend nails, they just want to bend again. But as you can see, these two up here, they actually have a nice hook to them. So what I'm going to do is take some vice grips and put a little bend up here. And that should still make it look nice. So you want to get a good set of vice grips. And you want to grab about this part of the nail Now I don't want to bend the whole nail. I just want to bend this tip. So you really want to hold your hand. So you really want to put one part of your hand up here, and then you leverage on the back of the vice grip here when it's clamped. And then I'm going to look down, see what I got here. All right, so I'm just gonna bend it a little on here. Okay, I just need a tiny bit more. All right. All right, now let's see here. All right, that's looking a little better. This piece is a little longer than I wanted it, so having the nails this deep also gives me a point to measure from. Like so. Then we take our square edge. Go on, shoot! Sorry about that, neighbor's dog. Okay, so let's get cutting. All right. Okay, so the next step is to make our holes so we can mount it to the wall. So I'm going to take my tape measure here, hold it against the nails. Now I'm going to make this 3/4 of an inch from the end, so we have our mark there. Okay. All right, so this line here, we got our mark. All right. All right. Okay, so I made a mistake here. It's too far up here. What I meant to do was 3/4 of an inch. Okay, so we got our marks. Now we're going to take a scrap piece of wood so that I don't drill through the metal table. Oh, that's a little off. So now we're going to clean our holes up a bit with this bevel here. Okay, so now that our holes are drilled and cleaned up, we're going to clean off all these lines here with this. When you're cleaning the lines, you want to do it with the grain. And now, the next step is to paint. I'll go get that set up. Okay, we got our holes drilled, we got our nails in. Now all that's left to do is to make it look pretty. And we got some varnish, Vardfall gel stain. So you want to get a rag, and you don't want it to be too big, otherwise that just makes a mess for no reason. Alright, now that it's all varnished, the next thing to do is to paint the nails. So we take our model paint here. Now you need a sturdy toothpick to stir, but I don't have one, so I'm going to use this control screwdriver. Don't tell Dad, if he knew he would flip his lid. Then we're going to wipe it off with this rag here so the paint doesn't dry. Then we're going to take our paintbrush . Okay, so we got the nails painted. Now we're just going to let them dry and then hang it up. Okay, now that our nails are dry, we're going to hang it up. So we're going to take our Phillips screws and put it through just enough that it pokes out on the other side so that we'll know where to drill our holes. So we want to put this about here. We don't want the door to... We want it so the door just misses it. There we go. Now we just want to push on it. Until it makes our holes. Okay, we got our holes marked. Now this is a lathe and plaster wall, which means we gotta center punch it, because if you don't, then the masonry bit is just gonna go wandering off. But when you're center punching, you don't want to put too much force, otherwise the plaster will crumble. Okay, now to drill the holes, you need a masonry bit and a hammer drill. So, you just take this dial, and now it's a hammer drill. Now we get to put some anchors in. So, now we take our Phillips screwdriver. Now to make sure they line up, I'm going to turn them halfway. Alright, now we start screwing. So, it's in. Now we just want to snug it up. We don't need it that tight. We're using it to hang keys, not anvils. Okay, we got ourselves a key rack now. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Considering this is my first one, I think it turned out pretty good. If you enjoyed the show, please subscribe. Bye for now.